Gulf City goes live here in about 15.
What is this Gulf City I keep hearing about?
It's Gulf City, boy.
YouTubers, these cartoons that are kind of like Adult Swim but better.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
One of them is a ghost and the other one is a frog, and they both have like really good professional voices, crazy characters, and they're really anti SJW, but they're also really anti the skeptics.
Oh yeah.
The new trend is like to be anti-skeptic. You know, if you're like anti-Sargon or V or whoever, you know, the whole skeptic community guys.
Yeah. I might pop over then. See what that's all about.
It's pretty good shit. That's where I've been hanging out.
I mean, mine either really. I try to stay off of Twitter as much as possible, but every once in a while, like if I'm sitting at the DMV or I'm at the eye exam or something like that, I definitely get on my Twitter and call somebody a nigger or a kike or whatever.
That's classic Karl right there. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
This was up.
Gotta
I'm not
be you,
racist.
man.
I'm not racist. I just like to have a good time.
Oh yeah, Karl's the king, man. He's king, motherfuckers. King Karl
King
clan.
Karl ain't nothing to fuck with.
I wasn't even King Karl for like the longest time. I was just Carl Reed.
Yo.
Yeah. You weren't a king until they banned you.
Became the king after me and AP fought, and then I re-won my belt or whatever, or like according to the like Kummite lore. Dubbed me the king and the champion of the Kummite. Now I'm King Karl.
I missed it when you were on with Worski and Jim, but I had to rewatch. I had to watch the stream the next day. But oh my god, that was funny. You had Worski so freaking confused.
Dude, Mr. Mediker's fans are so fucking rabid and autistic. After I won up against Mediker on the Kummite, all but threatening to dox me and threatening to kill me, but everything else, they wanted to. You know, I said that I studied karate, whatever. They were like, "I'll fight you in an MMA match." It was like on Twitter, in the fucking comment section, fight me in MMA. They want to go up against me on the Kummite. Fucking, I don't know. Oh, a lot of them like found out. They watched my streams, and then they're like, "Oh, he's a drunk, and he's a Mexican, and he's Lewis."
You're
And
not
like,
you're a fucking half-sican.
yeah.
Hey, I seen the King Karl face. I gotta say, he's a sexy man. I was
Oh, yeah.
shocked. I was shocked. I was like, nah, that's not what I expected.
Ever expects that? They always expect I look like my avatar.
Yeah,
Old avatar.
exactly. The way, yeah, dude, you freaking play it well, dude. That's the funny part. When I seen you, I was like, damn, dude, that's fucking funny. Like, although there and again, AP and Gasly, I seen their face reveal, and they kind of look like their characters.
Look exactly like their characters to me.
Yeah, I
I
think
was
it's
freaked out all day after they did that.
I think it's just because I had seen their characters so much, but I mean I know they also he was Gasly was talking about the face recognition for the animation, so I was like, oh, okay, that's all. And looking back at almost all cartoons, they always Disney movies always the characters always kind of slightly looked like the voice actors.
So when you kind of came into like this whole, like, which characters did you gravitate towards the most? Like, obviously Tonka and Gasly and AP, but also like who else?
Well, I didn't hear what you say.
You came into this community like a little bit late, and that's that's a compliment. But like, obviously, like you're a fan of Tonka and Gasly and AP, but like, what other characters kind of and all as well?
I followed Failure, and this is before the Kumite moved over to his channel.
Well, Failure, he was kind of the guy that actually started it all. Everybody credits Tonka, but really, Failure's the one that's like started doing everything first. On
It was he actually did the first blood sports. It was between Tonka and one, and I was there for that. I didn't even know who Failure was at the time. Tonka from his Grapple Vision streams. Back when he had like 3 people watching, you know.
Yep, yep, yep. Because I remember when you weren't on the Jeremy channel, Matt was always like, "He's over at the Grapple Vision, man." I'm like,
Yep.
"What?"
Yep. I'd switch back and forth between Grapple Vision and Jeremy's streams.
The good old times.
His streams. I was in his streams first. The character kind of comes from MTG headquarters more than anything. But like Jeremy would rarely ever read my comments and me out. But Tonka would like read my comments and laugh, and then they would have a laugh about it. So I started to go to Tonka streams more than Jeremy's.
I feel you. I do that. I like to hang out with people that are like, "Hey."
Me out, and Tonka would give me a wrench. So I was like, oh, Tonka's giving me more attention than Jeremy is. I'll go hang out with Tonka more.
Isn't it crazy how fast the Kummite exploded after just a very short time?
Oh, it's fucking insane because it's like a year ago. So there'd be like, I don't know, like 100 people watching. The Grapple Vision, there'd be, I don't know, 15 to 30 people in there. That was just a year ago, and now the Kummite pulls way more people than Jeremy streams do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's insane anymore.
Literally, he would bring on. Also, Tonka and Failure, they're really good on air. They have good voices, and they always have stuff to talk about, and they're entertaining.
Kick B.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good at getting the crowd into things like shirts and embracing like a meme that's funny, and he's really good at getting the crowd into. I'm still learning how to do that, like keeping memes going and stuff and all that stuff. Like he makes it to where everybody wants to buy his shirts and everybody wants to be a part of this community, you know.
Yeah, it is pretty fun to hang out there. I can say that. Obviously, I've been hanging out. I've been there for probably about 6 months, 7 months. Been a little while, not as long as the Kyle. Carl's been there since the freaking shit. You've been there since the beginning.
Yeah, Tonka's very first stream. I was in Tonka's very first stream when he did a stream on Grapple Vision. I subscribed to Grapple Vision because I was training wrestling at the time, and I was watching a lot of wrestling shit. I saw his videos of Wrestling Gets Real, with people getting into like real fights in a pro wrestling match. That should be fake, and then somebody would get pissed off, and then they'd fight for real. Addicted to those Wrestling Gets Real videos, so I subscribed to his channel. And then one day I saw that he was streaming, so I was like, "Oh, cool! I'll just go in there and check it out." Because I had been going to live shows on other YouTubers, like especially that Magic the Gathering guys, like Open Boosters. Open Boosters' chat, and I was fucking with him, and I was like, "Why did you cause 9/11?" And I was telling him like, I'll fuck your wife and all kinds of stuff, and he banned me. So I liked going into live chats and just kind of stirring up shit and getting banned. Full Vision was streaming, and I went there, and I thought Tonka was going to be like a fucking idiot or like some kind of like a mark, like a pro wrestling nerd or whatever, and he was actually like a regular dude who actually wrestled. He seemed kind of cool, and I would go in there and talk to him. The boys in there. Oli Sammy Only and Lil J Moxley, and who else was in there? Spider Zero. There's what's his name? I forget his name. You probably seen him in the chat. Eric Folmes has been there since the beginning as well.
Yeah,
Oh, idiot! Oh,
I'm not too good with the names. I
Oh, it's
usually
all good.
I usually don't have chat on. I'm usually when I was listening to it, I was just listening to it. I didn't really get to watch much of the stuff unless it was a break time. Cause yeah,
Yeah. That's one of the things that brought me into it was like the chat because it was like our little chat community. It wasn't. I never really cared about any of the YouTubers. I'm still new to the YouTubers. When I first got here, I didn't even know who Keemstar was or PewDiePie or any of those people. So
yeah,
he's talking about him all the time. I started to find out like, oh, who Chris Raygun was or Lacey Green or whoever.
yeah. Yeah, I feel you there. That's kind of how I found out about a lot of people was watching videos and going, "What the hell?" Okay, I guess that's who that
Yeah,
is.
I didn't. Andy Worski and Steve Shives, like I thought they were like the same fucking guy. I mean, they might as well have been. The YouTubers I knew were the Kikefesser, Wedgie, Jeremy, Open Boosters, Rudy, Steiben, as Jeremy calls him, Sibian. Uh, yeah, just those guys. You know, those are the YouTubers I knew. So all these like political, and I don't know who the fuck they were. I don't watch that shit. I don't care about politics at all.
Yeah, me neither. I stay away from a lot of it, but